So welcome to part 2 of the jewelry studio remodeling. In the last one, you saw the process of the insulation, putting the epoxy floor down, and just generally trying to get this building to code, so to speak. So at the moment, we have gotten all of our stuff. Everything was put into boxes and shipped to us, and now all of it is here in a heap, as you can see. And now the fun part is we basically get to start organizing it and setting things up the way we want it to. We're going to have the tables mounted to the wall all the way along as far as we can go. I think with what we currently have, we'll probably get to about here, because each piece of drywall is 8 feet long, and these are 8 feet long as well. So we can roughly say it's going to get to approximately that corner, which is a pretty good start. I may want to get more, and it's not like it's a big deal. We have a hardware store like up the street. So naturally, with a lot of our jewelry tools, we need to have power. And thankfully, in this particular studio space, we have, I think, like eight? No, we have almost 10. We have almost 10. In our last one, we had like 3. Over here, I think what we're going to do is have the polishing station on the table. In the middle, we'll probably end up having either the welder or a wax station. I'm not sure if the wax is going to go here or if it will go on the far wall. We'll see. Then in the corner, we're going to have the kiln. This is a non-negotiable. It has to be over here. We're going to put the kiln. We're going to have hardline ducting going up into the chimney, and then wall mount the fan. We are getting rid of we're not really getting rid of, we're swapping over the ductless fume hood, which was this guy over here. This one was our old ventilation, but due to the nature of it, we can actually swap out those filters and we can then reuse it for plating, which is something that we will be bringing to you guys in the very near future. We've started doing nano ceramic plating, among other things, and we're gonna do some guides. Make sure you get subscribed so you don't miss that, because it's very, very important, and there's no real resources, so we plan on being that resource for you guys. You might notice this outlet up here and the one in the ceiling. This is going to be for the fan. This is almost, I think it's 460 CFM, so it's actually stronger than the old one. This is going to get wall mounted and go up here, and the power will be plugged into that one. And then of course we'll have an extra for some kind of tool. And then we have this one up here, which is going to be for the lighting. And that's big and bright and bold, and I have 2 of these. We will have a link to our Amazon where we got both of these things, and you can purchase them if you like them. So that's talking about the sides. In the middle, we're going to have my jeweler's bench and the big bench that we made, which has 3 stations on it. One of them I was using as a welding station, but we can move that to an outside edge now, which will be nice. And we can have that opened up for more classes. We're thinking 2 to 3 people for a weekend project, and we'll put together a course that people can then take and walk away with something at the end of the weekend. So if you're in Canada, in the Quebec, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, PEI, or even in the Maine area, part of the US, and you're interested in taking a class with us, make sure you hit us up somewhere in the comments or in our DMs. So coming back to the middle, we do have some outlets in the ceiling, which we're going to have like on one of those spool things, tension relief, and that'll come down into the middle, and we'll be able to split that off into everyone's stations. So as you can see, we still have quite a bit more work. There's lots of raw plaster on the walls. We still have to actually get the paint on the walls. At that point, we're going to start shuffling things around, and we'd like to bring you guys along. So make sure you get subscribed, make sure you like this video, leave a comment, hit the bell so you get notifications, and we will see you guys at that future date.